What's up, guys? David Ender 1, 2, and 2, and the ban list's out! Woot! I'm in New York, so this isn't going to be the prettiest video I've ever made. I'm on my shitty laptop, and my capture program doesn't work really well. But anyway, let's get started. Basically, the monsters, I've already seen it. I wanted to go over this when I've already digested a little bit. I didn't want to be like, oh my god, look at the damage juggler! Because who gives a damn, you know, right? So, I mean, like, okay. First off, Damage Juggler and Plush Fire got stuck on the list officially, so that stupid adjust list BS, whatever the hell that was, as far as, like, you know, how official the list is, they're officially on there now. That's good. That's where they should be. You guys are just too good. Just too good. And scrolling down. Oh, look at that! Ptolemaeus got stuck on here officially as well. Okay, so that's really cool. I mean, they're just catching up the adjusted list. That's perfectly fine. And then here is one of the big ones. Chicken Game. Get Shrek'd, Chicken Game. You got your ass burned. I guess the idea with this was Chicken Game is normally only used in cheesy decks. So, like, I guess they're just like, screw that noise. We're just going to stick it on the list. Whatever. And then this one was probably a wise decision for them. Wavering Eyes got banned. I would have expected limited, but banned? That's a little harsh. I'm really surprised. Like, I would have thought maybe one Chicken Game, one Wavering Eyes would have been fine. But, like, banning Wavering Eyes in Chicken Game? That seems a little harsh, but you know what? I kind of get it. This is a cheesy card. You can draw with more than one card from it if it stays on the field. That's fine. It makes a weird game state. And then Wavering Eyes is just kind of busted. Like, it gives Pendulum decks way too much advantage. It's like, oh, I'm going to destroy my own scales and get advantage. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's not how Pendulums are supposed to work. They're not supposed to kill their own scales and profit from it. That's like, that's the way you're supposed to defeat the deck, not how to play it. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, yeah, we keep going. Ooh! Luster, again, he just stuck on the list at 1 because that's where he is. Monkey Board and Joker as well. And this one's gonna piss off Ryan. Wisdom Eye Magician. Oh, get Shrek'd, Ryan. Oh, you got yourself owned by the list. Wisdom Eye to 1. He's like their primary search card. With Joker and Magician to 1. That deck's going to have a little bit harder time going in advantage. Although Ryan and I were talking about it, and he was like, ah, it's got 5 new spots. I could just shove a bunch of stupid crap in it. So that's really cool. But yeah, I think they're just trying to calm the pendulums down because they really are way better than everyone else, you know, everyone else's deck. So it's kind of stupid. And then, oh, Norden, you got stuck to 1. That's fine. Most people only play 1 anyway. If you're playing more than 1, you're playing a cheesy, stupid deck, and you should feel bad. So that's fine. Sticking them to 1's fine. This is probably the shit that everyone's gonna be yammering about. Thousand Eyes Restrict is finally off the ban list. He's limited to 1, which he's probably go to 3 next list because no one's gonna run 3 of this thing. No one's even gonna run 1 of this thing. But he's off the list. He was like, him and Stratos are in there on wrongful imprisonment, so it's glad to see Thousand Eyes Restrict off the list. People are gonna probably try teching this in. I've got my OG one in my binder ready to go. I might put that in some decks, you know, as an instant fusion target just to snatch up stuff. So you know, we're gonna figure it out. And then Ignister got stuck on here at 1. That's fine. Again, you probably were only playing 1 anyway. If you're playing more than 1, you're being an asshole. So that's whatever. And Draco Face Off to 1. Ooh, they're really trying to make what is it? Draco Pales suffer from being way better than everything else. So that's fine. Reasoning. I'm re-seeing this list. I forgot everything. So Reasoning's fine. You know, that card's kind of dumb. It really is really broken in Infernoids, and Cosmos tend to use it too. So Cosmos do not need any help as far as like sticking out monsters are concerned. And so, you know, that's fine. I get Reasoning. You know, rest in peace, Infernoids. This one I don't get. Upstart Goblin to 1? What? What? I don't get it. Why is Upstart at 1? I've been thinking about this for like 2 hours now, and I still can't figure out why Upstart is at 1. Like, okay, fine. It gives you a card and it lets you run a more consistent deck, but I wouldn't say that it's a broke card at all. Hoban's gonna be all PO'd. He's gonna be get up on there and write an article. He's gonna be like, rah, 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 rah. That's what Hoban's gonna do. But I don't get it. I really don't get Upstart being on the list. I would have never called that to be hit at all, much less set to 1, unless here you guys heard it first, right here. The Kaijus are coming out with more support, and they were running Upstart Goblin very, very well. It was basically just free counters. So there is a possibility, I really highly doubt it because Kaiju suck, but there's a very high possibility that, you know, Konami's just like a little worried about that. Or another deck's coming out that I'm unaware of, that its brokenness with Upstart Goblin. But I don't know, it could just be that they're trying to keep stupid draw decks down to a minimum, and just, you know, so we don't play Exodia, OTK, and dumb crap like that. Anyway, Debris Dragon got moved to 2. That's perfectly fine. No one was running him, and I think he should be at 2 anyway. I think he could be at 3. Who cares? Allure of Darkness. This is probably next to Thousand Eyes Restrict. This is probably my favorite thing on the list. I love Allure at 2. I think Allure should have been at 3 because no one was running it. But Allure at 2 is perfectly fine. There's no deck that's going to abuse the crap out of Allure. I mean, we're going to need a draw card for certain decks now that, you know, Upstart got hit to 1. So that's a thing. And then E-Teleport. Oh, my Cosmos. No! I'm actually really surprised that E-Teleport got hit at all. I was expecting this not to get hit till like way after all the Cosmo support was done. So seeing this get hit to 2 means that next Cosmo support is either busted and they need to do this, or they're just doing this because everyone was bitching about it. And then everything that's just completely off the list. Lantheo! How you doing, Will? How you doing, buddy? Look, you got your Advanced Ritual Art off the stupid list. I don't know why this has been on there so long. This is this was probably one of the dumbest cards in the limited or the semi-limited section there was. It's just why is Advanced Ritual Art at fucking 2? There's no need for it. And then Dark Magician of Chaos is fine. You got an errata. Tragodia is fine. Who gives a rat's ass about Tragodia? And this one is actually kind of cool. Crush Card Virus. You know, Crush Card Virus being at 3 means you can run Doom Virus Dragon really well. And if you want to run some dumb Red Eyes Virus Dragon deck, now you can do it. You don't have to worry about trying to get Hermos and trying to get Crush Card in the same hand, because Doom Virus is really good. So this will be cool. Maybe Ryan and I will fuck around with this, because, you know, that's actually probably one of the more interesting things that they've took off the list. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of the list. Personally, on the whole, you know, that E-Teleport kind of hurt. That hit a little close to home. But on the whole, I think it's a pretty good list. Normally, Konami unbans one card. You know, they're going to try out, and I think that was our Thousand Eyes Restrict, so that's cool. And other than that, it's a great list. I mean, except for this Upstart. I don't get that, but whatever. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think. And remember, guys, if you don't troll the man, who will? I'll see you guys next time.